Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Hope you're doing very well. Hope you're having a great weekend. So today is Eid, yay! So today I'm going to be celebrating at home with my husband. In case a lot of you don't know, I come from like a Muslim Pakistani background and today is Eid, yay! So I'm so happy. Unfortunately I don't get to spend today with my family, which is the first day in basically I'm like 32 years old, so in the first 32 years this is the first day that I can't see anyone in my family because lockdown basically. So what I'm going to do is just do like a little makeup kind of tutorial for you guys. Not tutorial, I'm just putting some makeup on and having a chat. But yeah, I've got like a nice little dress on. Unfortunately I don't actually own any Asian clothes at home with me apart from my wedding dress, but I'm not going to wear that today because that'll just be a little bit over the top. But I thought I would just do something nice and simple for you guys. I did a poll on my Instagram stories asking if I should do a look with like a nude look with some shimmer or some colours, and pretty much everyone said that they want me to do a colourful eyeshadow look. So I'm going to do that today. Hopefully I decided to try out my one of my favourite palettes, which is the Disney Midnight Masquerade palette with Colourpop. It's the only Colourpop palette that I own because I've only ever done one order from Colourpop because it's expensive to kind of even attempt to kind of get it over. So if you guys don't know much, well, I'm just gonna just talk about Colourpop. But basically, if you want to kind of get stuff from them, like free shipping, whatever, customs and everything included, you have to spend over £50, which is a lot of money, but that means you would probably accumulate a lot of products because their products are quite cheap, and they're very nice products. So that's why I thought I would use that palette. But I'm just going in with a couple of my favourites, such as Primed, going in with my Rimmel Match Perfection. This is one of my old school favourites, and I'm pretty sure this does not exist anymore, because when I was trying to find how much it was in like one of my previous videos, it was all like second like places, so you won't probably find it in Superdrug anymore or Boots, which is quite unfortunate because it is a nice foundation. I did this in my top 5 favourite foundations, because it's just really nice for my skin. It just kind of settles in really nicely, and yeah, I'm just quite sad that it doesn't really exist, and mine's kind of almost finished. I'm gonna be quite sparse with it, if that's the word. But yeah, today is Eid. I'm just going off on random tangents as per usual. So this Eid, basically, there's 2 Eids every year, and this Eid was people were fasting for 30 days, and yeah, today is today's Eid, so that means no one will be fasting anymore. I mean, there's people who have to sometimes do a couple more fasts because they are making up for ones that they couldn't do. For example, if you're a woman and you have your periods, you can't fast. So therefore, some people like to kind of do the catch-up bit aspect of it, really. And then yeah, so I personally have not fasted in it's like 10 years. I used to fast a lot when I was in school, when I was surrounded by like all my friends and stuff, because it was easier to kind of do it when you got other people around you. But without going like too deeply into it, I'm not as religious as I used to be honest, and that's no one's fault, it's just my opinion, really. And yeah, but I just like to kind of celebrate Eid with my family because it's a day that we all come together, and essentially what Eid is like, it's family time. It's a time when people kind of are at peace with each other, you kind of are happy and collective. Yeah, it's just like a nice kind of day. But yeah, normally what we would be doing, like I'd be going to see my mum, because I mean I only moved out like under 2 years ago, so basically every Eid I would have been with my family anyway. So mostly with my family, someone would like take turns, or you know, people would come to my house, or we'd go to this house or that house and like help out with the food, and just enjoy each other's company, because it's just a nice time to reflect on the year and reflect on family and those who we've lost. And you know, especially, you know, since my granddad passed away quite a few years ago, Eid was such a nice way to kind of spend more time with him. And just, yeah, it's just like such a family thing. But unfortunately he passed away quite a few years ago, so it's always been a bit strange doing like Eid when he's not there. But you know, it's nice to have those memories to kind of remember people, and that's what, you know, Eid is like as well. It's time of reflection for those who we've lost, like I've mentioned. But yeah, it's a nice celebration, and it happens twice a year, so it's nice. So next Eid, which hopefully might be maybe September, October time, lockdown will be over and I can go and see my family. Just quickly, I'm going in with my Ofra highlight again that I tried for the first time yesterday, because I absolutely fell in love with it. I've only used it once and it's now become one of my favourite staple highlighters. That's what happens when the influencers call you in and be like, oh, look at this highlighter, it's amazing. And yes, it is. It's quite subtle on my skin because my skin is so pale. But the thing is, when it comes to highlighters, like you see like the and yeah, I'm getting it on the tip of my nose. And a lot of people aren't fans of that, but oh my god, I'm like Rudolph. Rudolph has come earlier this year, so I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone because I never really do that, and I thought it's Eid. That's the excuse I kind of like to use back in the day. Oh, why are you eating all this food? It's Eid. Why are you going for seconds? It's Eid. Because, you know, not that I would use that excuse anyway, but it's just nice to kind of joke around on that aspect. So yeah, let's go in with the palette. And it's been such a long time since I've used this palette because I have so many others that I try and I kind of forget that I have certain ones. But yeah, I love this palette. You know, when I said I wanted to do like a colourful look, I kind of didn't remember it's not the most colourful palette, but I want to maybe go in with the green because I don't think I've used the green yet. So I might kind of do a bit of a nude and then the green on top. And I've got a nice red lip today, surprise, surprise. So yeah, because this palette doesn't have a mirror, I'm just going to kind of tell you guys what I use and go from there, to be honest. So I'm going to go in with Enchanted, which is this nice nude. Well, it's like a pinky nude. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush and I'm going to go in to the crease. It's a nice pigment. I really need to, I know I've said this probably about a million times, I need to do another Colourpop order. I think they are delivering now, but I'm not sure about to international. I did write them a comment on Instagram, but they didn't get back to me, so that's okay. I'm not offended. But I just assume it will take much longer than normal, which is fine, because, you know, pandemic and all that. So yeah, I've got Enchanted kind of on there. You can see straight away it's just like such a gorgeous colour. I am going to go in with, yeah, let's go in with Frog and Wife now. So that's the green. And I'm going to go in with this one. I also want to go in with a brush that won't make it go a bit crazy because it's actually a shimmer shade. Shimmer shade. I'm going to go in with this really small one because it's quite dense. So I'm going to write this. Let's see how this works. So, oh yes, wow, that's gorgeous. You can, yeah, you can you can see that for sure. Just gonna put that all over the lid now. Wow, that's nice. Don't think I've ever used this green before, but it's very nice. The palette has such a random selection of colours, and I know it's like a colour selection based around Disney Disney and the princesses, shock horror, but yeah, when you've got like you've got some like really nice dark colours at the bottom and then you've got like a random green and a lot of kind of gold shades, it is such a gorgeous palette. And I'm very happy this was like one of my first ones because I'm a very, in case I probably haven't mentioned about 700 times, but I love Disney. It's like one of my favourite things in the whole world. But yeah, getting this palette definitely, and I know Colourpop have quite a few other Disney palettes as well. They've got a lot of the villain ones. So those I might have to invest in as well. Oh god, this palette is, yeah. I mean, this is why I call it one of my favourite palettes ever, because look at this payoff. It's gorgeous. I'm not sure how well it's looking on the camera, but in real life, it looks great. And I'm just realising I've gone over that whole shade of the Enchanted, which was meant to be like my kind of transition shade. I've gone all over it, but that's all right. It's blended in very nicely. Oh wow, very nice emerald. I think that's gorgeous. Is there anything else I can go in? I might go in with something on my on my lower lash line. Let's get this one, and we'll go with a light colour because the green is very nice and bright. So let's just drop my my brush. That's fine. I'm going to go in with Damsel. Let's go in with this one just here, and it's going to be just very lightly on my lower lash line because I'm going to clean everything up, and I just want this to kind of stand out. And it's a nice look. Yeah, see, it's just very subtle. It's not anything too crazy because there's not another colour to kind of complement the green when you think about it. That's nice. What I'm going to do quickly, I'm just going to tidy this up and I'll put some eyeliner on. I'll be 1 second. Okay, so I've tidied everything up a little bit and I'm going to go in with a shade for my inner corner just because let's just do it anyway. I'm going to go in with Mama Odie, which is this one just here. So this is a nice kind of pinky silver, I guess, if that's what you're going to call it. So I'm going to put her just here, just to make my eyes pop a bit. I mean, this green is doing a great job anyway. That works. Yeah, gorgeous. God, I need to use this palette a bit more. There's a couple of shades that I haven't used yet, and that's because I just haven't had a chance. But yes, right, we're almost there. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. Got my Revolution Renaissance eyeliner, and this is a gorgeous liner. I'm not going to go crazy with the eyes eyeliner today because this green is working so well by itself. It's kind of like it's separated a little bit on where the shade is, but that's okay. We're not going to over the top with it today. Oh, I put too much on there. That's fine. We're just going to keep that. And then we're going to go lastly in with the lips, and I'm going in with one of my staple favourites. It is the Fenty one in Uncensored. So I keep on forgetting what this one is called because I absolutely love this shade. I love it so much that I never remember the name of it, but it's a red shade. It's one of my favourite formulas in the whole world, and we're just gonna get it on. And what I love about this shade, it stays on all day, does not fade at all. Yes. Amazing. And I love because I've got these, the on my lips, the little kind of the V shape. I love emphasizing that because I think it's more of a kind of vintage staple that I really like. But yeah, this is my finished look, and I absolutely love this look. I think the green is fantastic. I think it works really well with the lips. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're celebrating Eid today, if you are, Eid Mubarak, and if you're not, I hope you're just having a nice day anyway. I'll be back tomorrow because it is bank holiday, so I get an extra day off. I get a day to relax with my husband and film another video for you guys. But yeah, hope you're very well, hope you're healthy and safe, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye.